For victims and victims' families, the pace of the criminal justice system rarely seems swift. For the Holts, that meant that they waited years for a trial, conviction, and sentencing. And today, they go through this sentencing hearing again as the man convicted of killing their son is potentially getting a reduced sentence. For the second time, the parents of Blair Holt read victim impact statements in court as their son's murderer had his sentence reconsidered.
Don't think we should be here again today reliving what happened to us 10 years ago. It's already difficult enough to keep going on in life, and we were just starting to get back to some sense of trying to, live life again.
Blair Holt was 16 when he was shot and killed, shielding a friend on a CTA bus after school in 2007. Michael Pace was seen on video and identified by witnesses as the gunman. At the time, Pace was 16 but charged as an adult. Pace pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 100 years in prison in 2009. But an appeal resulted in a new sentencing due to improper action by the judge. In addition, since that conviction, there is a new law that can shorten sentences for convicts who were juveniles at the time of their offenses.
He knew what he was going to do with the handgun, and he didn't care who was on that bus. So if he doesn't care about anybody else, why should anybody care about him?
Retired Chicago Police Detective Neil Moss testified today that he investigated the murder.
I don't think that any victim should have to go through this again.
Blair Holt's parents told the judge they hoped Pace would be resentenced to 100 years. Annette Nance Holt spoke to Pace directly, saying, "Nothing has changed. You are just a murderer trying to use the system for his advantage." Ron Holt said, "Being here is a revisit of a wound that never heals."
I hope the judge keeps the 100 years in place. The guy has showed no remorse.
One of the last things the judge heard today was a statement from Michael Pace in which he said, "I want to take this opportunity to express my regret." Defense attorneys also called witnesses to the stand talking about Pace's upbringing, being neglectful, abusive, and as well as his disabilities, his behavioral and learning disabilities. The judge will take all of that into consideration in addition to the fact that he was a juvenile when this incident occurred and will issue his new sentence on January 8th.